Hi, I'm Steve Carlson, and this is a statement on the Michael Brown verdict and the Minnesota Senator's response. I have not seen an update from Senator Franken now that the facts of the Michael Brown tragedy are coming out. He has never commented on the role of the Obama administration, notably General Holder, in suppressing the true origins of the confrontation with police that threatened Officer Wilson's life and resulted in the lethal shooting of Mr. Brown. Instead, Senator Franken criticized the use of force to attempt to maintain order. My own position is that the Democrat administration's actions amount to a call for race-based insurrection in Ferguson and a green light for such violent uprisings around the nation to come. Compare that to the attacks on the Tea Party voters during the town hall meetings on Obamacare. Well, there's no comparison. Unlike what Senator Klobuchar insisted at the state fair, where the Democrats and their radio station, Minnesota Public Radio, announced there would be no U.S. Senate or any debates this year, and where Klobuchar announced that, quote, I know some people think they know what happened in Ferguson, but nobody knows what happened there, unquote. But we do know what happened. This is not on the police. The police are the target of opportunistic politicians like Obama who promise change in the condition of black Americans. When the change fails to materialize, Obama is willing to sacrifice the lives and safety of police officers, including many white police officers, as his party is so willing to describe them, but really American police officers of all races. These police are a scapegoat for failed Democratic promises. Not only is this grossly unfair to everybody, but more importantly, it undercuts their function, the police function, to provide for the public's safety. When someone assaults a police officer, they are endangering my own and everybody else's safety. It's like assaulting a bus driver driving the Metro Transit bus while you are on it and while it's moving in traffic. Black politicians in general, cannot solve this problem. It takes all of us. We have to be made willing to work together, not lip service. And what I mean by working together is all sides in good faith. Barack Obama and Eric Holder and Franken, Klobuchar, and all the rest have not only let black youth and the black community down, they have let all of us down in failing to lead on this issue of equal rights. Because equal rights inevitably means many equal private rights, meaning many white and other people will have to voluntarily agree to work across racial lines, and other people will and other differences included in America to create opportunity. The government can't do it. The government can't force it. Many religions, which the government is putting under pressure and eroding away, urge God's followers to see past racial and national origin differences to realize equality of rights. But equal rights does not mean the right to attack businesses and police and innocent drivers, to express anger, even if a verdict like the Brown case is wrong, which I do not believe it was wrong. So, what is equal rights? What does it mean? It means that you and I, no matter what race, cultural background, national origin, have equal responsibility to conduct ourselves honorably and within the law, to honor the law and not pay lip service. Further, it means the obligation, really, to avail ourselves of the opportunities and the liberty that are available to each of us. And perhaps for this, much education is required. Therefore, the role of the government and the courts is to secure the rights expressed in our Declaration of Independence and Constitution, to exercise that liberty and opportunity. There was such opportunity for Michael Brown, but he did not take the responsibility of living within the law to focus on that liberty and opportunity. And it was the police who he saw standing in his way and who he attacked. But he could have made a different choice. We need to keep these doors open, and we rely on police not to execute raw power. This was not raw power exercised by Officer Wilson. It was needed authority to maintain public safety. So all these opportunities can not only remain open to us, and we have a duty to respect that liberty and work for the general welfare, but that the opportunities are meaningful. And this is perhaps the most difficult task we have today. And we can and must work across party aisles in Washington and in Minnesota and with the Democratic administration to keep freedom and liberty alive. And then it needs all the citizens to look together and to these outrageous events in Ferguson, spurred on wrongly by Obama and Holder and the Minnesota senators, and rightly condemn them, but then press on to the mountaintop together. Because in today's world, we need that mountaintop if America is to persist and be that shining city on a hill. God bless the United States of America.